So Tara and I are out with her little mare, Tiny, little filly. Tiny was very funny this morning. We were working on other things in the barn, and she was right on the inside of the stall banging and saying, "Hey, get me out." She had to wait till after lunch. Tara got quite an interesting morning riding in all the different carts to feel what they felt like. To decide which ones she wanted, what kind she wanted, and why. Working trot. That's a good girl. They all think that it gets to be their idea what gait they go. And it takes a little while to convince them that that's not the truth. Tiny's been driving for 3 weeks maybe, since the very first time I hitched her. And she's just going great guns. I'm so proud of her. An awful good girl. We've been coming down here and trotting down to a half-mile mark and then turning around and going home, and today we're going to go farther. No, we are not going out in the field. We would sink like a rock. And when we get down here a little ways, I am probably going to be smart to go to 2 hands. Good girl. Stay up in the bridle. On my other videos, you may not see the horse motivate differently when I'm clucking, but it's what I'm feeling in my hands, and when they kind of back off the bridle and back off the bit so that they're just kind of flopping along or trotting along or walking along, and I want them up in the bridle where I've got some control. No, we are not going out there. Absolutely not. Maybe when it gets drier again. But we're supposed to have rain off and on all week. It's going to be icky. I'm not looking forward to it. But, oh well, that's the way it goes. No. All right, 2-hand time. Here, you can hold that. Tara's and she's scaring her horse by sticking her hand way out to the side. Like it's got to be right behind her. That she understands. That's a good girl. Yeah, stay up in the bridle. That's a good girl. Working trot, Tiny. We're going to go a whole mile down and back today. 2 whole miles. Yeah, and if you were out on pasture, you'd be doing about double that. Until snake season is pretty well over, we're going to keep the yearlings in because they are too nosy. They really love to. Keep going. That's a girl. Amy, would you get up here and lead, please? Amy says, nope, she's perfectly happy following. It's not okay, Amy. I need you to work. Good girl. The other time I'll cluck and kiss to them is when I think I'm losing their attention. These babies, I want their attention all the time. And I don't want a lot of pressure on their mouths, but I want enough pressure that I actually have, that I have control. You're a good girl. started tightening up the breeching a little bit today. I didn't start her with the breeching, but that's because she was too little to fit in the harness that has the breeching. That's a girl. She gets to looking around, and then she's paying attention this way and paying attention that way instead of paying attention to exactly what I want her to do. And she's not too far from going into blinders. But I sure like starting them without blinders because I have seen horses lose their bridles and then lose their minds over whatever was chasing them. And I want them to be completely comfortable with it so that if a piece of equipment breaks, if something happens, the fact that they see a cart back here is not a big issue. And switching them from the wire wheels on the easy entry cart to the wooden wheels, which are bigger and are far more in their vision, can be a big deal. Are you ready to walk? Tiny, let's walk. What is that big red and white thing? Yeah, it's got your attention, doesn't it? You are so cute. Yep, we're going to go all the way over to it. How about that? Yes, I'd love to go around the ranch. However, there's absolutely no way we could get over there after 1.5 inches of rain. Well, we could get over there. We just couldn't get back out again. That's a good girl. Yep, and that sign doesn't scare you a bit, does it? Good girl. All right, now I want to make a big come around. Can you come around? That's right. Okay, the fact that there are water birds flying out of the place that we call the playground is pretty clear that we aren't going to be going in there for a while. And I think it's time to quit because of the wind. Have a great day, everybody. Please like, subscribe, share, all those things.